Well, hello everyone. My name is Cami and I'm from class VAP7C and my topic for today is robot and us. But first, I want to ask you guys some questions. Have you ever wondered about how automations or robot can help you in the future? Well, I have thought about this a lot and I have finally came up with an answer. And that answer is a lot. Robot and automation can do a lot of things. But before that, I will tell you what they can do right now. So, you probably have heard about self-driving cars. There are cars that can drive themselves. And I will tell you that they are very convenient. Just imagine yourself coming out from work very tired and you just want to rest. But you remember that you have a long journey home. But you have a self-driving car. You just need to get into the car and start it and then relax on your way home. And that is very convenient. Next, when you get home, you realize that you need to clean your house because it is a mess. And after you're done cleaning, you just found out that what you did was just put your stuff in a machine and click some buttons. What are the machines? Well, they are dishwasher, washing machine, or probably robot vacuums. And that's the power of technology. You just need to click some button and your job is done. Next, well, last year I went to the Ajinomoto factory and the tour was great when I realized that in the factory there's a machine and workers working together. And I did some research about this and I found out that those machines can do a lot of jobs. For example, like packaging, printing, or assembling the products. And I asked myself, if they can do those things, then why do we need a worker standing next to it anymore? So I did a further research and I found out that those machines are not perfect. So we need a worker standing next to it to make sure that it is doing its job properly. So what they can do in the future? For vehicles, I believe that in the future they will make every single vehicle self-drivable, so we don't need to drive them anymore. And this will reduce the amount of cars accidents because all of them are linked together and they are in the same system, so they would know the distance between them and the nearest car, so they will not crash into each other. Next is in normal day life. I've told you about robots that can clean your house. But I didn't tell you about robots that can feed you yet. So I did research about this and I found out that there's a robot that can cook for you. But the problem with the robot are they can only cook one type of food and they are very big and expensive. So I researched more. I found out there's kitchen robot that can cook multiple food and they as big as a normal kitchen. And of course they are quite expensive, but I'm sure that in the future, people will make it more affordable for everyone. Next is manufacture. You can see this is a picture of an inside of a factory. You can see robots and humans working together. The machine are assembling the boxes and the workers make sure that is it doing properly or not. And this is a picture of an inside of a factory in the future. What is the difference? Well, these ones have no human because in the future, robots that get to the point that the chance of them making errors are near zero, so we don't need a worker standing next to it anymore. So, is it really that good? Well, the answer is no. Why? Because you see, this is girl holding a sign, lost my job. Why? Because she used to work in that factory that I just showed you, but she got replaced by a robot. And if this keeps happening, this will increase the number of unemployed people like her, the number of poor people and homeless people. And this will also increase the gap between the rich people and the poor people because the rich people keep getting richer because of those robots and the poor people keep getting poorer because they cannot make money. And next is having errors. As I said before, the chance of them making errors are near zero, not zero. So there will be some small chances that they can make a small mistake or a very big mistake. And if something like that happens, the world will be very chaotic. For example, in factories, all the machines will stop working or create a destruction. This will waste a lot of time and money. And also, the cleaning robot in your house will be making a mess because they cannot clean properly, and the kitchen robot will probably caught on fire. And when something as bad as this happens, do not go outside because all the self-drive vehicles will lose control and then crash into each other. Next is that this automation can make humans or people lazy and have no basic skills. They are lazy because they're used to clicking buttons and then everything are done. And they lose basic skills because they are used to clicking buttons, so they would not know how to cook themselves or wash their clothes. So, in my conclusion, robot and automation are very convenient for work and human, but we shouldn't rely on it too much. Thank you for listening.